Okay, to get started, we first want to take the brand new drum head that you just put on, and we want to seat this drum head. And we have, there are a couple of tuning sequences that we use for this purpose. One is something, well, we've just kind of penned this opposite lug tuning sequence. That simply means that rather than moving around the drum in a sequential fashion from one lug to the next, which we do later on, you want to crisscross the drum like this here. Now you can crisscross it in any way you want as long as you go to the farthest opposing lug. We actually have tuning sequences that are relative to the number of lugs on your drum, and you can visit them on the Evans site. Okay, when you first put on a drum head, this is like an old school thing. Drummers think that, most drummers think that you really have to tension it down to seat the head. This is a real no-no. Over-tensioning can damage the head by tuning it incorrectly right at the very beginning. It can damage the head, and the head will never tune. So my theory is, and I think this really works, and of course it's right, so it's to tune the head up and just bring it up to pitch and play it for 15-20 minutes, bring it back up to pitch again, it'll drop a little bit, and just break it in naturally. If you break it in naturally, you won't have a problem with the head as it wears out. Okay, the other thing about tom-toms that's important is that if you can tune the top head, you can tune a tom-tom, because the top head and the bottom head should sympathize. That's the way the tom works. The heads sympathize in movement. And if you have one head higher than the other, one will move very quickly and the other will be moving very slowly, and it will drive the drum out. So the pitches are very close. Once you get the top head down, all you have to do is copy it. Okay? Let's begin now with seating it, as we discussed. All right? Little small turns, quarter to half turns. And while you're doing that, you want to tap the center of the head. You see there's no resonance right now. Just tap it a little off center. Okay, bring it up a little bit. Go over to an opposite. Go to an opposite. Here it's starting to open up now. Starting to resonate. Keep going. Go back to the beginning. And listen for the point where it just begins to resonate. It's almost there. Right there, it's resonating. Now, can you sing that pitch? You're going to hear me say this often, by the way. Listen and sing. If we can sing a pitch and duplicate that pitch in our minds, then it becomes very, very easy to tune the drums. Now, this is a little hard, but is what I hear. Okay, now it's not going to be a clear pitch yet because we haven't fine-tuned the drum. So, let's bring this head up to pitch now, and now you can go around the drum in small little sequences, key turns, I should say, in the sequential pattern. You want to develop and become aware of drum key technique. It's sort of like drumstick technique. You want to feel the amount of tension, the resistance in the tension rod, and you also want to be accurate about how much you turn it. You don't want to turn one a full turn, the other one a quarter turn. It'll be all over the place. So you become sensitive to that drum key technique. Yes. Okay. So let's go around like this here. Now, instead of tapping in the center, we're going to tap close to the lug like this. And what you want to do, once you get it going and you start to hear a clear pitch, just try to sing the pitch. I hear that. Too high, huh? Get it close. Now, you hear the drum start to open up even more because we're getting single pitches out of these, and they're very close to each other. Just went up a little bit, and its head is, now you're not hearing all these multiple pitches, you're hearing a single pitch. Okay, to better fine-tune the drum now, I've come up with a method called OTT, opposite tuning tension. What it does is it shifts the head from one side of the bearing edge to the other, rather than just pulling it down on one area. Now, if you find two pitches between opposite tension rods, instinctively what you would do is tune the lower one up, right? But I'm turning the key and nothing's happening here. It's very sensitive, but watch this now. Now you get the same pitch. OTT. It's a great method. Now let's keep it a secret. Keep it between us. Watch. Nice resonant sound.